Snohomish, Jackson girls. We got playoff basketball all over the city. But telling you, a big deal for Jackson, the Timberwolves, in first-year head coach Mark Hayner, Faithaline Lopez Flores, the 5'7" junior, averaging 15 a game, Ron. She had an injury against Linwood, I want to say, and has been out, and that has been a big loss and a big recovery here for the Jackson girls.
Should make a difference tonight, I think. Should make a big difference tonight, I hope.
We're glad you're with us as the tip goes the way of Snohomish. And with the ball right there, it's the Harwood sisters. You have Shaylee and Kaylee back out. There's Shaylee. She goes to Armbruster. She misses that shot. Bailey Armbruster, the senior. One thing about Snohomish, they have had all kinds of adversity this year, losing some players to injury, other circumstances. There's only one player, and I think it is Bernston, number 14, who's carding right now, Sierra Anderson, who's played all game, 15 games.
I think you're right there. Snohomish kind of pulled it together here the last 4 or 5 games of the season, coming really strong. Challenging Arlington, challenging Everett, challenging Jackson. So
they lost to Arlington 30-20, but had a huge win over Everett. As Kingma dials it up, doesn't have quite her legs under it. It's an air ball. Anderson from the other side, no good. Big rebound by Madeline Smith, the 6'1" sophomore. Snohomish now coming down in the Travel Reds. This is District 1 playoff basketball. You get it in low to Bernston, and she will go to the charity stripe.
Nice feed in there from Madeline Smith. She should have had that basket.
Clinton, her first foul of the night. So Ken Roberts, Snohomish, boy, done a great job this year as she hits the first of 2. Hannah Bernston, she's averaging just under 5 a game, Ron. Really the most consistent scorer. She hits the second.
I believe she'll do more than 5 tonight.
Kingman now on the right side, of course, the heralded senior heading to the University of Washington on scholarship. Clinton now gets some time. That's a high bouncer.
Madison Pollock with that board.
This one obviously important to each team. Other playoff action tonight. We'll try and update you on scores. That's back over to Armbruster now to Bernston. Up high to Smith. Looking for it. Shaylee wants Bernston. She drives right, and she's going to get called for an offensive foul on Clinton.
And she did.
Just a sophomore, Amari Clinton. And Bernston's got to watch the fouls, Ron. Don't want to get her in any type of trouble. Big screen. Oh, yeah. Wow. By Boyd. Drives in. No good.
No good.
Another rebound by Smith.
Well, you don't want to take a screen against Emily Boyd out there.
No.
It's like running into a wall.
Up top for Snohomish. Down low. Driving. Pollock can't get it. Gets a rebound. Goes up. No good.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, and Boyd gets hit in the chops. Going back the other way, Clinton, and Madison Pollock is going to catch her on the arm with a foul.
Madison a little bit upset about missing those 2 layups under the basket right there.
Easy, just on the doorstep. Probably wants those back. The high-flying Timberwolves, Ron, they score average 60-plus a game. That's going down a little with Faithaline. Here's a long ball by Anderson. Front rim, no good. Rebound, tough rebound in there.
Wow, quick jump called out of that. Possession arrows going to Jackson.
That senior 22 in the white, Anna Johnson, going up strong, but not strong enough. It's tipped out. Kingma from the corner. Can't find the range so far. Early going. 5:31 in the first quarter. Big turnover, 2-0.
Nice play by Hannah Burnson to get that ball off the tip there.
And Johnson going to get called for the foul out front. Shaylee Harwood will take it out on the other side of the court. First quarter, low scoring, 0-2. We were looking, Ron.
Yeah.
Snohomish, they do not score a lot of points.
They don't, but right now they're leading this game.
They are 2-0. That's all that matters. The high score in the season for Snohomish, 63 against Everett. Otherwise, it's been around 20, 25. Nice pass inside. Cannot get it to go for Smith. Tough rim down here, Ron.
Yeah, Snohomish missed a couple easy layups down there. So, but no problem because Jackson hasn't put anything in yet.
No. Amari Clinton having to take over the duties. Nice defense on Kingma. Rebound by Johnson, goes back up, and they're going to call Callie Harwood just into the ball game. The older sister, the senior, 5'9".
Calling that on.
And they are calling that on Callie.
Are they? Or on
22, yep.
Yep.
And the first points of the game by Jackson are from Anna Johnson.
And all the points are free throws.
They are everything. Nobody hitting from the field so far. And she drains the second. Tied up 2-2, 4:51 in the first quarter now. Full court press by the Timberwolves. Pollock, the tallest, one of the taller ladies on the Snohomish team, 6'1". Down low, good defense by Kingma. But Bernston gets it back, finds a driving, puts it up. That's Callie Harwood. Well, that was kind of the undershot, Ron.
The underhand throw up.
Was that the Barry free throw? Kingma the other way, flies in, no good. Boyd not happy, thought she was fouled.
Nice board by Shaylee Harwood on that one, too.
Shaylee coming down, and bodies are flying everywhere. Boyd down again, leaves Madeline Smith wide open, and she finally finds the nylon. 2 points. Snohomish up 6-2 early going. Anderson stops, drops, and teardrops it.
So now they finally found a shooter out there.
Sierra Anderson, a strong varsity player, going to be playing college basketball. There they want the foul. Down low, goes into Callie, rubs it.
Wow,
can't get it to go. She wanted the foul, Ron.
She got fouled, but didn't call. Letting a couple things go on that.
Kingman now gets a big pick from Boyd, right elbow. Kingman not feeling it early here. Another big rebound by Smith. It's knocked out by Boyd. Got lucky for not a cheap foul there. Emily Boyd, number 44 for Jackson, a junior. See how head coach for Jackson, how deep he goes on his bench. Jackson likes to play run and gun, Ron. Ooh, almost a travel there by Shaylee Harwood. Pollock drives hard to the rim. Yes! Rolls. The sophomore Madison Pollock finally finds the grease on the cylinder.
Got the lucky roll.
Left-handed, and Kingma makes him pay the other way. First points tonight for Kelly Kingma, who averages almost 19 a game, Ron. And with that, we'll have a timeout on the court. Basketball here, brought to you by McDaniel's Do-It Center in downtown Snohomish. Yeah, Jackson, Ron, wants to run. They'll press. 90 minutes of havoc. Snohomish, though, doing a pretty good job so far tonight, breaking the press across the timeline. Harwood, Callie, 22 in there, out to Smith. Round the corner, 14 on the shot clock. Callie fakes, now drives in, gets caught up by Boyd. A late blocking foul on Jackson. What do you think, Ron?
Wow, that was it was a late call. She did get bumped, but sometimes that's kind of when they let go a while ago, and this one they called it. So
the sophomore Amari Clinton, that's her second foul. Callie Harwood misses the first, and Boyd will take a seat, and that'll bring in Kip. for Jackson. Emily Kipp. Can't get the second one. Big rebound by Pollock. Back out. Armbruster inside. Now kicks it out. Pollock.
That was a
can't
free
get
ball.
it. Kingma rips it away. 1 on 3. 2 on 3, maybe. Errant pass, and they're going to say that didn't touch anybody. Is
Anna Johnson. Yeah. And she's got 2.
Boy, Anna Johnson cannot afford, the senior can't afford to get in trouble. Free throw not hitting there. 6'1", sophomore Madeline Smith, this Panther team young. Amari Clinton takes a breather. Along with Shaylee Harwood comes out. And Katie Brandville, number 3, the freshman, Ron.
Looking for big things out of Katie. She's going to move the ball and go fast.
Smith misses the second. Long range pass. Locknanen, that's a deep 3. Just a bit outside, but a rebound by Jackson. Back up is Sierra. Sierra Anderson, her second bucket from the field. She's feeling it. Tied up 8-8 now, 1:43 first quarter. Pollock drives coast to coast, can't get the handle.
Man, she got fouled though.
Boy, late whistles here, I'm noticing early on, Ron.
Wow.
That's her first for Sierra Anderson. Sierra coming into tonight averaging 16 plus a free throw line for Madison Pollock. 2-point lead now for the Panthers. Another high pick, Sierra Anderson. Left side, great bounce pass to Johnson. She can't, had a bad angle. She'll go to the stripe. We're going to see free throws all night long tonight, Ronnie.
That's going against Madeline Smith. This is going to slow this game down a lot.
And that's in favor, I think, of the Panthers.
It's the 9th foul of the night here.
Boy, it is quiet here when they're at the line. When the home team is on the line, it is quiet, Todd Elvig. You might have a whispering play-by-play.
Yeah, well, we don't actually have a large crowd here tonight. Not much.
Don't.
You can probably see across the field on the camera. Not many students.
Well, you can
here.
see behind us. Anna can't get the second one to go. Good rebound there by Callie Harwood. Now the freshman being tested, trying not to go in the trap. Anderson gets it. Anderson comes back off the pressure. 6 points leading everybody. Sierra Anderson ties it up 10-10. Brandville, the freshman, now gets help from her teammates. Splits the court. Madeline Smith now to Callie.
Only way to beat the press is to pass the ball.
Harwood in 9 games. Kingma with a steal. She gets hammered by Callie Harwood.
Wow.
That's Callie's second. And Kingma heading to the foul line. Kelly Kingma having a rough one here early from the field.
Not feeling it from the field.
But a lot of times defense and free throws can get a shooter going, right, Ron?
Right. She got the free throw, first one of those, so got a steal, got a fouled, and get to the free throw line, get those points up there for Jackson.
And she is the engine. That one bounces out. Big rebound there by Smith. Back up to Pollock. Pollock now going to take the lead. Gets it barely in.
Almost.
Across the timeline. Pollock deep 3, no good. Back rim. Chasing it down is Anna Johnson.
25 seconds in the first period left here, and the shot again.
Sierra now, man. Sierra Anderson way downtown.
That puts Jackson up by 4 here as we approach the end of this first period.
14-10, 11 seconds to go. Sierra Anderson with 9 of the 14 for Jackson. Good up and under by Smith. Can't get it. Pollock at the buzzer, maybe. No, front rim. Tried to get it. The save there by Armbruster.
And Madeline Smith missed another easy layup down there, which those were really hurting. Kelly
Kingma.
Oh.
Boy, she put some juice behind it.
She got it beyond where she wanted it.
After one, Jackson storming back 14-10 on a Sierra Anderson 3-ball. Back, glad you're with us. Second quarter action. Scott Oshman along with Ron Henthorn. Ron, all kinds of basketball at the other school. We were fortunate here to have Snohomish Jackson, been covering them all year long. Glacier Peak taking on Marysville Pilchuck tonight in the boys 3A district playoff game.
Over at Glacier Peak High School, hoping to hear update a score on that sometime from a call-in here, maybe.
That would be great. We'll try and maybe we can coordinate that at halftime. Pollock around the rim. Harwood in low now. 13-7 on the shot clock. Great feed and dish. And Hannah Bernston with 2 more. She's got 4. Back the other way is Jackson. In low. Kip. Can't get it. Pollock another rebound, but the pocket is picked by Kingma. Good hustle play. Just can't quite grab it. Woes out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball.
Lots of excitement by the coaches on the bench here.
You can feel the intensity. We might not have a huge crowd here at Jackson High School tonight, but I tell you, these girls are going at it. It is playoff basketball. Inside against Smith. Tries to fake up and under. She finally gets it. Good offensive move by Madeline Smith. 4 points for her, the 6'1 sophomore.
Good patience by Madeline that time to make that shot.
Johnson with the screen. Anderson goes right. Dribble drives.
Kelly.
Right give and go to Kingmush. That is good inside the arc, but watch out if Kelly gets hot.
She had lots of time on that one.
Nice, almost just kind of a pick and roll to the side. Didn't go to the basket, went out to the wing. Pollock now trying to get it in. Now the defensive pressure stepping it up by the Timberwolves.
Inside to Madeline. She gets fouled from behind.
Ooh, fans questioning that, Ron.
They'll always question that when it looks like they hit the ball, but when they go from behind, they're going to get called 9 out of 10 times.
And 22 is that they said that against Cali. 5-9. We're taking calls on STSPN right here.
You'll be live on the air.
That's right.
Just like you're in the booth with us.
Breaking ground as usual is our executive producer, 5-tool player Todd Elvig. So Madeline Pollock, the sophomore, boy, she has played hard down low, Ron. Should have about 8 points. Hits that one.
Madeline Smith on that one.
Oh, did I say Paul? I apologize.
Yeah.
Madeline Smith, my mistake.
But Madison Pollock's been playing hard.
Yes, she has. I got Madeline, Madison. I'll get them right at some point.
Drops them both.
Nice swish.
And we're tied up again with 6:22 left in this second period here.
Tell you, Snohomish doesn't know any better. That Jackson's on paper maybe supposed to win this. Again, with Faith Aline out, you see Kingma slice and dice. Boyd up top gets it back to Kingma. 11 on the shot clock.
Kingma should have taken the first one, took the second one.
Yeah, can't get it to go, but a nice big rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson again.
Well, if Kelly can't hit him, give him to Sierra.
Sierra Anderson, I'm not sure she's missed. 11 points for the 5'6 senior. 18-16 now. Jackson up by a bucket. And there's a turnover by Snohomish. Kingma falling to the ground, nowhere to go, but picks it up. There is Loughnane, Drew Loughnane in the ball game, a sophomore. Misses that shot. Be Jackson ball out of bounds. Team fouls, Jackson with 6, Snohomish with 5. Having trouble finding somebody. And it's a turnover on Jackson. 5 seconds. Wow.
That doesn't happen very often.
Armbruster takes a seat and they get Callie back in. Harwood sisters, senior and sophomore. Pollock took it coast to coast earlier, faces up. Back into Smith. Outside. Yes! Shaylee Harwood. Her first 2 tonight.
3.
Oh, was that a 3 ball?
A 3 ball.
Boy, I got to get my eyes checked. Where's Tim Boyd on the Lasix? Anderson. That's her first, one of her first misses, I think, but Boyd there for the pickup.
Emily Boyd got that rebound without even jumping, just fell in her hands.
1 point lead for Jackson, trying the inbound to Pollock. Kingma going to get caught for the foul. That's her first tonight.
That's all the way up to 7, so we're going to shoot this one. 1-1.
Jackson going far in the district. Loughnane sits down. Pollock can't get it to go. Anderson. Ooh, Clinton wide open. Waits for the Boyd screen. Now she goes right, double teamed. Clinton front side. Another big screen. Boyd, they play her high. Spins, looking for the rub off. There she gets it. Anderson in the weeds in traffic. Can't get it. Tipped.
Madeline Smith.
By Smith. She's a beast on the boards, Ronnie.
Yeah, we were keeping track of rebounds. She's got a dozen probably by now. And some of them were her own.
That's right. She tipped it herself. That's a good stat stuffer. Pollock feeling it. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Boyd. Kingma coming the other way. Kingma always looking to break. Clinton fakes. Drives on Pollock. Now she'll go back out, but she likes it. That's it. 2. Amari Clinton. Snohomish coming in conference 7-7, 9-11 overall. Jackson 11-4 as Smith gets it in low. Can't get the runner.
Just got it off the rim again.
Kingma 1-on-2, likes it, flips it. And she'll go to the line, the little circus flip.
She knew she was going to get fouled, so she did anything but, throw the ball at the basket, see if it'll go in,
I have a feeling she has practiced that many a day with her brother, Dan Kingma.
Probably learned it from Dan.
Probably did. Again, 11-4 in the conference for Jackson, 15-5 overall.
Oh.
I am literally the only one in the building talking when the Jackson player is at the free throw line.
they're twins now, so don't be sexist now. Maybe Dan learned it from her.
That's true, and I remember doing a post-game interview with Dan Kingma, saying if the boys took on the girls, who would win, and
he didn't want to say.
He didn't. He was politically correct. Yeah. She hit both of those.
Just one.
That's what I thought. 6 now for Kelly Kingma. 0 for 4 in the opening quarter. Now she's got a Pollock. They're going to let her go. Can't get at the runner.
Too hard off the glass there, Ed.
Boy, if the Panthers were to finish. Clinton left hand. Great defense by Smith. 23-19. Picked up by Clinton. She gets it to go. The hustle, the payoff. Amari Clinton, a little spark for the Timberwolves.
All because
GoAthletics.com, any rosters, brackets. Girls, boys, 4A, 3A, Wesco Conference, WescoAthletics.com.
Boy, good thing Madeline was tall. She'd have lost that inbounds play.
Pollock, you're right. Inside, a bouncer right there by Smith. Smith starting to feel it. 8 points for the sophomore. Kingma, elbow no good. Another rebound. Boy, Madeline Smith just a powerhouse end-to-end tonight, Ron.
Yep. Scoring and rebounding big time to keep her in the game.
Had it for a second. Back to Bernstein near side. Tipped. Nice job by Kipp, Emily Kipp. And there's Clinton for Jackson coming down 1-on-3, loses control.
Oh, they're going to call a foul in there, but I'm not sure I would.
That's what we like to call a bailout foul. Shaylee Harwood, her second.
Jeff McCullen thought that was a foul, so it must have been.
Well, he has a better angle than we do. Both teams down the bonus run. 2:22 left in the second quarter.
The question will be, how are they going to handle it in the second quarter? Because I haven't seen a whole lot of substitutions.
Right. See if they can run. Jackson traditionally, again, 60-plus. They've scored 85 points in a game.
Usually a big score. Usually hitting a lot of outside shots, and they're not getting them to do tonight. Oh, easy.
Great interior pass from Harwood to Smith. Doesn't get the reward, but she'll head to the line.
Going to get 2 and could have got 3.
Emily Boyd, her first tonight. Again, lots of other great baskets going on.
Madeline drops the first one.
Smith, 9 points.
Great baskets going on. You said great baskets going on?
10.
Oh, sorry, great basketball going on tonight. Excuse me. As she hits the second one, 10 points for Smith, leading all Panther scoring.
10 of the 23 Panther points.
Amari doesn't like it. Now she likes it behind the arc. Too much.
Scored by Shaylee Harwood. No press this time.
Kind of laid off that. Wonder why.
Well, it hasn't really worked.
Pollock. Yes! Madison Pollock.
And that puts Snohomish up by 1.
Snohomish leading early in this ball game by 2. Then a big 3-ball by Anderson for Jackson got the lead. Shot there by Kip.
Should have been a foul in there by Emily Boyd. She was all over the back.
Panther with another rebound. 1:06 left in the second quarter. 25-26. The Panthers hanging on one. Their lead here. Late in the second quarter, under 55 seconds. 10 on the shot clock. Callie Harwood from 3. No. But Smith, another big rebound. Pollock, free throw. Yes! Good passing by Snohomish.
Finding the open player. That makes good sense.
35. She spins, turns, no good. Tries to tip it, but again, Smith with another rebound.
Cleaning up the boards.
22 seconds on the game clock. Snohomish 28-25 now. Right side, no good by Bernston. Rebound, Smith, yes!
She's a scoring machine out there tonight.
She is.
Down
12
to the last
points.
3 seconds and a big 3 up and no good, and that should do it.
And that will. But the visiting Panthers come in here at halftime, and they take Jackson here 30-25. Some good first half District 1 playoff basketball. Jackson going to go in to halftime regroup. If you want to call in and talk about tonight's game, 425-327-0859. Call right now. We'll get you on the air.
Well, Jackson winning that first period in the scoring.
9 by Marysville Pilchuck winning. Big news there. Starter senior Luke Neal out tonight for some misconduct off the field, or off the court. That's a big blow.
Big blow to lose a big man on the court, for sure.
But Chris Watkins getting the start there. Also, Ferndale up 30-24 with a 1:42 left to go in the half. Boys, and Edmonds Woodway up 23-17 on Monroe. Stanwood taking it to Shorewood 23-7, and we're back to second half playoff basketball. Snohomish the ball inside, up. Can't get it, but gets her own rebound. Fighting, and she gets it. Fantastic work by Bailey Armbruster.
Her first points of the night, and she worked hard for those, Scott.
She really did. She deserved it.
Kelly open for 3, way short.
Big rebound by Boyd. Anderson takes him left. She draws the foul.
Yeah.
Sierra Anderson, the rock star. We're getting called in here from Keith Neely, another STSPN broadcaster. Keith, what's going on over there? You're at Edmonds Woodway.
We are actually up at Monroe High School. It's the Edmonds Woodway Warrior girls playing the Monroe Bearcat girls. Edmonds Woodway with a 7-point lead at the half, 24-17, and it's been a very defensive battle so far with both teams electing to go into the full court pressure. And 9 turnovers from Monroe so far in a half, 14 for Edmonds Woodway, or it probably wouldn't be as close as it is.
That's fantastic. Keith, you think we'll ever actually get to sit here at the booth together one night and watch some basketball together?
Well, you would think so. I think we need to scratch that one in on the calendar and make it so.
We do. We've got a great ball game here, 32-27, Snohomish on top right now. I want to thank Keith Neely calling in, breaking innovation here at SDSPN with a call-in, and that's going to be a travel on the court. Keith, have a great night, and we'll probably talk to you maybe after the game. We'll do a wrap-up.
You betcha. I'll give you a ring when we're done.
Thanks, Keith.
Keith Neely calling in, STSPN play-by-play broadcaster. Fantastic. Big kudos out to the 5-tool Swiss Army knife. Todd Elvig running the board. Anderson hit 2 free throws. We were talking, getting the update from Neely. Big inside to Boyd. Turnaround lefter, beautiful shot. Can't get it. Rebound Pollock. 32-27, just opening minutes here the second half, Ron. We'll see what the adjustments are as Pollock gets a screen. Denied by Boyd. Great defense by Emily Boyd.
And he couldn't call a foul on her.
Second tonight for the junior. That's what they teach you, though. Don't let her get the ball. Deny.
Yeah, that was kind of right in front of the ref there, so he had to call her. She had her hands on her.
One of the stars, number 30 in the red, Madeline Smith with 12 points in the first half. Getting a touch there. Now shot clock down to 16. Armbruster, right, finds Bernston. Inside there's Smith.
Yeah.
She walked before she went.
Took that extra step to get out from under the basket there.
Glad you're joining us here on STSPN. Boy, what do we figure, Todd? 80-some, almost 90 live broadcasts tonight. Anderson misses from the field.
Tonight's broadcast is number 98.
98 broadcasts. There's nobody doing that. Pollock.
Oh, Pollock again going to the hoop.
Hard to the rack. Anna Johnson, I think, is going to get that. And poor Anna, she is just not getting the groove. That's her 4th foul, and Mark Hayner's going to have to sit senior Anna Johnson and round. And who do we think is going to be?
Well, probably be, you think it'll be Shortcrest? I think it's a chance it'll be Everett. So it's still going to be a toss-up the way things are going tonight. We don't know who's going to win these ball games because the favorites aren't really carrying it.
That's true. GP now, halftime score from the boys, Glacier Peak, Marysville, Pilchuck. They cut the lead to 7, 21-28. The Tomahawks still going into halftime with a 7-point lead. Pollock hits the first one and the second. Been very good from the free throw line is Madison Pollock. Madeline and Madison, the Twin Towers. Kingma. That's a 3 for Clinton, no good. Smith with the rebound. My first time to see live the Snohomish Panthers. I've been watching them on SDSPN all season long.
Hit it. She does.
Armbruster gets it, lift wide open. And Mark Hayner not happy with his Timberwolves. 30.
A 15, 20-point player, so that's not helping the Timberwolves tonight in the Wolf Den as we speak.
That's right, here from the Den. I mean, Kingma averaging 18.7 a night, a game, and that's going to get called for a charge. I think that's going to be on 44 Boyd. Trying to set a pick, and that's her 3rd. Again, the junior with 2 points, but she's doing a lot of the dirty work down low, rebounding, setting picks, getting these guards open. Mark Hayner's going to have to go full court press here soon, isn't he? If this lead gets a little bit.
Yep.
Armbruster.
Something.
Pollock, 3. Got it!
Got it.
Madison Pollock, 14 points for the sophomore Panther. Kingma drives left.
And gets fouled. No basket, but she'll go to the line.
I think she tried to dish that to Clinton there at the last second.
Well, Jeff McCullough thought she was shooting, so she's going to the line.
Okay. Boy, that is the third foul on Shaylee Harwood. Both coaches going to have to go to their benches tonight. Kingma drops that first one. And Kingma can get hot like wildfire. She starts flaying, from long range. And
get her open like she was on that one over there, and she just had plenty of time and popped it.
She hits the second. 10-point lead now for Snohomish.
She's probably feeling the pressure a little bit to get her team back in the game.
Comes Armbruster. Defensive pressure by Clinton. Finds Callie Harwood back out to Pollock. Boy, Pollock has done it all tonight. Inside, outside. Being guarded closely by Emily Kipp. It's Armbruster. Pollock, her second three. Can't get that one. Kipp the rebound. Bumps into Clinton. 10-point lead by the Panthers. A stunned home Jackson crowd here. Clinton, nifty pass. I don't think Kipp was expecting it, and Harwood there for the steal.
I think you're right on that one.
Pollock, Kingma, good matchup tonight. As Harwood looks inside, gets it on the right elbow to Smith. Armbruster from 15, not going to get it. Smith over the outstretched arms of Anderson. Harwood, Callie, good spin, not going to do it. Pushed out by Boyd. Boy, Smith and Boyd going at it. Kingma, bounce pass. Kipp, yes.
Hey, Scott, I wanted to mention that we're going to be broadcasting the gymnastics live, 21, 22, and 23, all 3 days. About 60 schools at Everett Community College in March.
Wow.
Oh.
That is one sport. Timeout called by Ken Roberts there, a 30.
But I understand Everett has a great gym now to play in. They just opened, like they played their first game in there last week sometime.
A brand new gym. We were calling David Kruger, the Herald, to get the Herald Classic there. We wanted to see Stanwood and Jackson play each other. Pollock now looks in. Smith left. Beautiful. Boy. First bucket of the second half, had 12 in the first. No answer for Smith, but a great cut by Boyd. The feed and the bucket.
I'm not sure how she saw her. I couldn't see her.
High scoring, a lot of fast break basketball. Had to make an adjustment now with Faith Aline getting out with the injury earlier in the year. And I think to Snohomish credit, that they wanted to slow them down a little bit, and they've been successful so far.
They have. So far, 3:02 left to go in this third period.
This District 1 playoff basketball game brought to you by WescoAthletics.com. Check out the Game Day app, WescoAthletics.com. All the rosters, schedules, playoff brackets, everything you need, WescoAthletics.com. Panthers now hanging on. It's picked up. And what a block by Pollock.
Wow, that was a clean block.
Sierra with a great smile.
All ball.
All ball that time.
Jeff McCollum right there to see it.
Kingma behind the back. Little nifty move, but she's double teamed. Tries to dish it off to Kipp.
And just as we talk about turnovers, we see one.
Kingma clapping to her teammate Emily Kipp. Here's that full court press
Almost
we talked about. Armbruster back to Pollock. Gets it across the timeline. Now the Jackson crowd, small but mighty, gets into it. Good great dish by Pollock to Smith.
Oh.
Ooh.
Jeff McCollum's going to call a foul on that one.
Boy, I tell you what, Emily Boyd decided to front Smith. Had a great feed. And Anderson, her second foul tonight. And Smith, boy, she's been fantastic from the free throw line.
She has.
15 points. Make it 16 for the sophomore. Kingma now with 2:19 left in the third. Feeling a little urgency. Drives around Smith. Gets it to Boyd. There to pick it up is Anderson. Anderson! And they might have to lean heavy on Sierra Anderson, Ron.
Well, they have been leaning heavy on her.
They got to lean harder.
She's the only big scorer they got out there tonight.
Panthers doing a great job doubling Kingma when she comes off when she has the ball, having trouble finding it. Dart into Smith from arm on Ferndale.
Wow.
They were down early, 30-24, early in that ball game. But we've got a doozy here, 43-36, Snohomish hanging to that lead. Pollock gets it to Callie. Good give and go. Pollock all the way. Finds another Panther, 14. Bernston. Bernston, usually a leading scorer, can't get it to go tonight.
That's awesome.
Locknane. Callie. Harwood. This senior, only 2 points, but a lot of boards. She's got 2 fouls. Pollock in low.
Boy, she got fouled. She's getting fouled, and she got jumped.
Great job. Good double there. Boyd, good job by keeping her hands straight up, and then Kingma.
Yeah, they let some of that fouling go on when they get the ball down low like that. If they keep it up high, they'll call it.
43.
Another foul should have been called right there.
Anderson just heaves it up after she draws the foul.
Emily Boyd's getting away with that screen out there. She's moving screen, and she's just bouncing those girls when she moves. He should be calling more of those. She'd be out of the game if they called them all because she'd have about 7 by now.
Well, she's got 3 fouls. We'll see as we go into the fourth. 47.9 left to go in this third. Sierra Anderson filling up the point totals tonight. 16 so far for the senior Anderson.
You're going to run out of space on your score sheet there.
I'm going to. Again, a quiet gym when the Timberwolves are shooting. 17 now for Sierra. Harwood. Now they kind of lay off a little bit on that press. Back to Pollock. Got to get it across the timeline. Pollock does. Got Kingman. Now they double with Anderson. Picks it. Anderson almost had it. Corner to Bernston. Now back out Smith. Harwood. Fronting, positioning, posting up, turn around, too much. Boyd with the rebound.
Good defense by Boyd on that one, kept her from going inside.
43-38, Panthers hang into that lead. Their biggest lead, I believe, was 10, wasn't it, Ron?
Yep.
That one picked out of the sky by Pollock. Armbruster with 5 seconds, stops, drops, bank shot. 6 for the senior Armbruster, and that ends 3 quarters of play. 45-38, the Panthers on top of this one. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching playoff basketball on the Snohomish Times Sports Network.
36-35, Edmonds Woodway.
Back here, we're starting fourth quarter, District 1 playoff game, first round, opening night. Nowhere else but STSPN. Snohomish coming into Jackson here. Had the lead by 5 at halftime, as many as 10. 45-38 right now. Big reason, Madison Pollock, number 24. Armbruster for 3, can't get it. Good position by Harwood, tipped out by Anderson. 2 on 5, finds Kingma on the left side, drives baseline, and she'll draw a foul on Armbruster. A score in from Keith Neely, 36-35, tight one, Edmonds, Woodway, and Monroe at Monroe High School. Kingma driving in the paint, can't get it. Gets a rebound though, goes back up on the left and she gets it. Boy, Kingma's working so hard, 10 points for the senior.
She's the hardest she's ever worked for 10 points.
Yeah, I think so. Tough assignment on Pollock. Leaves her at the 3 line and she drains it. Madison Pollock, 17 points for the sophomore.
Boy, that 3 ball is going to make a difference in this game, isn't it?
Boy, through traffic, Kingma fighting hard, weaving her way in.
I think that's going to be 4 on Bailey.
And
no, they didn't.
Who did they call it?
They didn't call it on Bailey.
They're going to call it on Madeline Smith, her third.
Well, Bailey dodged a bullet there because she fouled her too. She had her arm.
You're like, as Kingma hits it again, the entire gym goes quiet when they shoot. The fouls, you're eagle-eye hen throwing. I tell you, the foul, you're like Tim Boyle on the flags in the football field. You can see him from miles away.
Yeah, he's got laser vision.
Let's do our golf. This is golf. Golf play-by-play. Kingma gets the front end, but Sierra Anderson there with a huge rebound poked out by Pollock. Timberwolf ball.
Wow.
Great hustle by Anderson.
And the DB level moves up 2 degrees.
Yeah, it does. 48-41. 6:48 in this ball game. Winner goes on to play Friday night. Losers still in the tournament in the losers back bracket. Clinton hits a huge 3-ball. Amari Clinton quiet, but none bigger than that 3. Lead with 4 now, tightening up for Snohomish. Great defense, Kingma with the steal.
Oh.
Lays it up, no good, but she's going to draw the foul.
We got an injured player down here on the floor right in front of us. She hit her knee on the floor when she went down a while ago, and she got up to
Kingma
run.
comes over to make sure she's okay. Good sportsmanship. Who is that? That is Pollock. Is that 24? Boy, the helter-skelter defense now as the crowd is.
That was a scramble right down there.
It was.
And
hopefully.
we're back to golf. We have to whisper a little bit. Yeah.
It's at the 9th hole right now. He's got about a 3-foot putt for birdie.
Going to break a little right to left.
Boy, you hope she's okay.
Yeah, he hit that knee
Oh,
hard.
my goodness. I'm clapping. Madison Pollock, the 6'1 sophomore, been sensational tonight.
High score here for Snohomish tonight. She's not going to like that.
Oh, boy, they carry her off. Let's hope she's okay. This Snohomish Panther team, again, Ron, people who haven't followed, they have had so many kids drop out by injury and other reasons. They've overcome quite a bit. 7-7 in conference play, 9-11 overall. They've lost their last 3 coming in tonight. What a performance here. We'll hope that Pollock's okay. Kingma to the line, though, and she does her job there, 11 for Kingma.
Slowly easing up her total scores there just on free throws and working hard.
That's right, 18+ a game, and she's making her way. Can't get that one to go against Smith, the rebound. So only 1 tower in right now for the Panthers, number 30, Madeline Smith. As Madison Pollock gets down on an injury into Harwood. The senior drives, splits the defenders up with a shot.
Wow. And there were no fouls.
Out to Shaley. Resets the clock. No, they got it at 14. Into Smith. Low block. Fronts her. No one there. Callie takes it on her own. Front rim. No good. Big rebound there by Anna Johnson, playing with 4 fouls for Timberwolves.
And Madison Pollock's not only walking, she's getting ready to check back into the game, Scott.
Wow, she has been the difference. As Amari Clinton has come on in the closing minutes, a huge 3-ball. And driving to the lane, goes to the free throw line with $1:51 left on the game clock, Ron.
And 2 points lead by Jackson.
And there is, as you were saying, Ron, Madison Pollock, 17 points tonight before she went down. Good to see her back in the ball game. Clinton, ice, baby, ice in her veins.
3-point lead, 151, if you're keeping track.
And Snohomish with 9 team fouls now. Take a look at that. Jackson only with 5. As Clinton hits the second one, and head coach Mark Hayner likes what he sees from his sophomore.
Help,
Pollock now. Long range 3, got it! And one!
Wow.
Hannah Burnston bursts out a 3-ball.
Wow.
Oh, my!
And a chance to tie this game up here from the line.
And the assist by who else but Pollock as she comes back into the ball game.
Didn't look like she had any trouble running. Full speed down the court.
Wowza, Anna Johnson.
I think Anna Johnson just fouled
She
out.
did. Want to thank everybody here at Jackson High School and great hospitality here for everybody, our crew. STSPN is Burnston hits that one. 12 points, no bigger than that 3, Ron. Buck 38 left to go in this game.
This is going to be turnovers or three-pointer, and there's
Got it!
Kelly Kigma with a 3. Nothing bigger than that, like you said.
It is a 3-ball bonanza here at Jackson High School. These girls want it. Armbruster. No, big rebound. Smith back up. She's fouled by Kingma or Kip.
All by somebody.
Minute 16 left to go. Jackson now with a 3-point lead, and that is on Kingma, her second. Trying to go to that winner's bracket, and Smith misses the first. Big miss there, but a tremendous game by Madeline Smith tonight.
This is a key free throw right here because that 3 points is going to go to 2 with that one.
There you go. 17 on the night. Got to be a season high by Pollock and by Smith for Snohomish. 108, 57, 55. But Clinton slips down baseline row. And it's tipped out, and it's going to be Jackson again.
That was a bad pass by Madeline Smith over there, and the big turnover. 59 seconds. Jackson in possession with a 4-point lead. Needs something big to happen for Snohomish right now, like a quick turnover. Inbounds play, and it's going forever.
Errant pass, Sierra Anderson. It's an inbound, so Sierra's going to take her time. Guarded by Burnston. 52 seconds, 22 seconds left on the shot clock.
Coach Ken Roberts says we're not going to foul. We're going to let him run it out.
Big screen coming by Boyd all night. She's been doing that. Good switch by Smith. Sierra.
Good ball handling by Sierra there.
7 seconds on the shot clock. 5. Double team. Errant pass to Kip out of bounds. Snohomish ball with 30.9 on the clock.
30.9 and 4 points. We need a 3-point shot with a foul to turn that into a 4-point play.
Jackson pressing. Pollock. She's been the general all night. Smith goes down. 3. Short. Tipped by Brewster into Boyd's hand. Jackson with the ball. 19 seconds. Up by 4. This might do it. Snohomish Panthers leading all the way here, Ron, until the closing minutes.
Just got those turnovers and those last-minute things happen. You know, but if Madeline Smith hadn't gone down, I think we might have had a different outcome of this game.
Yeah, I agree. Pollock.
She's kind of the spark plug in there and the scoring threat that she had going. So
she got it all going, as we see in the far corner. Head coach for boys Jackson basketball, Steve Johnson. Sierra Anderson has been money. 18 points, a timeout on the floor. 18 points for Anderson and 18.2 left in this playoff basketball.
And Kelly's got 18, I think. You got her done for 18?
I have Kingma down I have 17, but 17. I could be off by 1.
Yeah.
We'll be back with the exciting finish right after this. Playoff basketball nowhere else except STSPN.com. Scott Oshman along with Ron Henthorn, executive producer, Todd Elvig here, Jackson High School, our opening night for playoff basketball. It has been entertaining to say the least, Mr. Henthorn. Ron the Wedge Henthorn, I tell you.
Well, not much wedging going on here tonight, but a lot of turnovers and a lot of good basketball. And then the three-pointer has, again, made this game what it turned out to be, I think, as Sierra Anderson goes to the line.
She's been tremendous from the line, and she adds to her great total, the senior, 19 points. I want to say she's either going to Portland, University of Portland, down to play basketball. Pollock hits the line, D'd up by Amari Clinton, and Clinton has had some huge minutes here in the fourth.
Wow, that ought to do it. 15 seconds. All they got to do is inbounds the ball.
And they'll give it to their senior as
Bernson's
trying to foul her and trying to get the call. Clock cuts down to 11 seconds.
Jeff McCollum wasn't going to call that foul over. He's coming over here smiling like, what are you waiting on, Jeff?
Kind of a grin on his face.
Well,
these guys do a great job.
I got to tell you that with a 6-point lead and 10 or 15 seconds left, I don't think that fouling is the right thing to do. You got to go for the steal. And I think he was giving her a chance to do that.
Anderson, 20 points, and we have called it here. Our STSPN playoff player of the game is senior at the line, Sierra Anderson. 21 points, unofficial on our stat sheet, but a unbelievable effort as Shaylee Harwood comes in. She'll hit the layup as time gets down to 2 seconds, and that'll do it.
A 6-point win for Jackson here after a hard struggle all the way to the very end.
Boy, the Timberwolves survived a Panther attack tonight here in the red. Huge props out to the Snohomish Panthers. Ken Roberts, their seniors. They will go down. They will go down in the other bracket on the other side. Still a chance to go to the big regionals for the Panthers. Again, the third seed coming in